Hey, so, you're here? You clicked on this video. And my guess is, there's something else you should be doing right now. Maybe it's that report for work. Maybe it's studying for that exam. Maybe it's just doing the dishes that have been sitting there for a little too long. And instead, you're here with me. And I just want to say, that's okay. I get it. For so long, we've been fed this one story about procrastination that it's a weakness, that we're lazy, undisciplined, that we just don't have enough willpower. We beat ourselves up, we feel guilty, and that guilt just makes us want to hide even more. But what if that whole story is wrong? What if procrastination isn't a character flaw at all? What if it's a defense mechanism? What if it's not about being lazy, but about being scared? Today, we're going to throw out the guilt and look at what's really going on. So we'll dive into the psychology, and I'll share some surprisingly simple things that actually work. This isn't about forcing yourself to be productive. This is about understanding yourself. Okay, first, let's get this out of the way. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's an emotional problem. Think about that task you're avoiding. How does it make you feel? Overwhelmed? Bored? Anxious? Inadequate? Those feelings are the real enemy here, not the task itself. When you face a task that triggers these negative emotions, a part of your brain, your ancient emotional brain, basically pulls the emergency brake. It screams, "This feels bad. Let's get out of here." Its only job is to protect you from discomfort right now. And what's the quickest way to stop feeling bad? Do something else. Anything else. Scroll social media, watch another video, clean something. And for a moment, you feel relief. Your brain even gives you a little hit of a feel-good chemical called dopamine for successfully avoiding the threat. That relief is the trap. It teaches your brain that avoidance is a reward. So the next time you face that task, the urge to run away is even stronger. It's a vicious cycle, and it has nothing to do with being lazy. It's your brain trying to keep you safe from what it perceives as pain. So, what's the pain we're running from? For so many of us, it boils down to one thing: the fear of not being good enough. This is especially true if you're a perfectionist. If you believe you have to do something perfectly, the pressure is immense. The task isn't just a task anymore. It's a test of your worth. And if you're afraid you can't meet those impossibly high standards, it feels safer to not even start. Because here's the secret logic our brain uses: if you don't try, you can't fail. If you wait until the last minute and rush, you have a built-in excuse. You can tell yourself, "Well, I could have done better if I'd had more time." You get to blame the circumstances, not your ability. It's a painful, self-sabotaging way to protect our fragile sense of self-worth. Does any of that feel true to you? If it does, just take a breath. You're not alone in this. It's a deeply human thing. But you don't have to stay stuck there. So if willpower isn't the answer, what is? We need to be clever. We need to work with our brain's wiring, not against it. Here are a few gentle tricks that actually work. Trick number 1, the 5-minute promise. Forget the whole task. Just promise yourself you'll work on it for 5 minutes. That's it. Anyone can do anything for 5 minutes. Set a timer. When it goes off, you have full permission to stop. The magic is that starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, you often build enough momentum to keep going long after the 5 minutes are up. You are lowering the stakes so much that your brain's alarm system doesn't go off. Trick number 2, make the first step stupidly small. This is a variation of the 2-minute rule from James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. If write the report is too big, shrink it. Your goal isn't to write the report. Your goal is to open the document. That's it. Clean the house becomes put one dish in the sink. Go to the gym becomes put on your workout clothes. You're making the first step so easy, it's almost impossible to say no to. Trick number 3, find the fun. This is about connecting the task to something you actually care about. You have to write a boring history paper? Can you find one weird, fascinating fact to focus on? If you have to do data entry, can you put on your favorite album and only listen to it during that time? This is called temptation bundling. You're pairing the thing you're avoiding with something that gives you a little joy, which helps rewire that negative association in your brain. Okay, you can have all the tricks in the world, but they won't stick if you're missing this one final piece. And honestly, it's the one that changed everything for me. Forgive yourself. That's it. The cycle of procrastination is fueled by guilt and shame. You procrastinate, you feel bad about it, and that bad feeling makes you want to avoid the task even more. The only way to break the cycle is with self-compassion. Research has shown that people who are more self-compassionate procrastinate less. When you have a setback, instead of beating yourself up, treat yourself like you would a good friend. You'd never tell a friend, "You're so lazy and worthless for not finishing that." You'd say, "Hey, it's okay. That sounds really tough. What's one small thing we can do to get started?" Talk to yourself that way. Acknowledge that it's hard. Forgive yourself for not being perfect. That kindness is what gives you the emotional space to actually try again. So, if you take anything away from our time together, let it be this: you are not a machine. You are a person. And sometimes people get scared and overwhelmed and stuck. Procrastination isn't a sign that you're broken. It's a signal. It's your brain telling you that you're feeling anxious or insecure or disconnected from the task at hand. So listen to that signal. Be kind to yourself. And then just take one tiny, stupidly small step. My challenge to you is this: when this video is over, pick that one thing you're avoiding and just do 5 minutes, or 2 minutes, or just open the file. That's it. You don't have to conquer the mountain today. You just have to take the first step. You can do that.